Hey there, YouTube, what's up? We've had the game crash a couple of times. Hopefully that's not a continuing factor here, so let's just pretend it's not and re-roll 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I just had one of these runs, but... So yeah. Interesting prickly puffball situation against entropy, so passing along stats is pretty rough. Fyra's greed's here. Alright, I mean, and it was what? Fleshlings do the corruption on death, and the inevitable one where we just kind of do their thing, and there's not much we can do to stop it. I mean, does anything like buffet here? I guess we can try this primordium. And I'll take a manifold mirror. Some pretty good rooms we might be able to find. Generally speaking, I think we just set up on bottom for right now with primordium and puff. We'll probably end up leaking some damage here, but if we hit nicely, I probably should have just played out a train store. No, I guess you get a lot of decay put on you. Nice. Never miss. 1 and 2, and now you're dead. Play you. Okay. Morsels helping us a long way. Hopefully... Did I play out any shards yet? Yeah, I probably did. Blink. Good hit. Lifesteal goes a long way for that. You die up top. You die in the middle. I'm really not getting too much fire screen here. We're going to get a little bit right now, actually, so that's good. Extra 20 bucks there. All right, a couple of fun things we could find for us to get off the ground a bit. I am a fan of consistent morsel generation, and Lomco, as we know, is amazing with prickly puffball. But reduced to 1, some good Umbra units that like it. Okay. I mean, not... Definitely not the best one, for sure. Dualism, though, and multi-strike is actually really good. Maybe I put multi on you first, and then... I don't know. Dualism, I don't know. You'll be fine without it for now, I think. If you get prickly puffball, you don't want to, like, build too hard into him, especially against entropy, because you have heavies that you need to deal with, and sometimes those heavies are really hard to kill. So I feel like end game, we definitely want our puffball to do their, or sorry, our Morsel-Made to do their thing. This is interesting. Very low chance of that actually working, but we tried. Alright, he's like set now to win, basically. Go on record in saying that this primordium is not the one you necessarily want with this guy, but we'll make it work. Great, good try. Alright, he's just dead. Moving to top. Alright, cool. Not bad, though. That says morsels on it. Floor space doesn't matter when you are running with Morsel-Made as much. Actually, at all. Just check out over here. See another multi-strike? All right, that's pretty big. Strike Morsel-Made can do a lot of work for us. There's our dualism too. Okay. Kind of seeing everything we want so far, so I'm totally with that. Manifold Mirror for 2 random artifacts sounds fun. Oh. At the end of battle, purge a card. And Fun Guy's getting 2 troop per stack. This is not a Fun Guy deck, but I'll take it. I don't really understand how the rules work in this game. I think if you see a relic and it's out of the pool, but if there's a chance to see it later, I don't want to. And there might be a chance that Primordium accidentally gets a kill, but even if that happens, it's probably fine. Well, I'm glad we found some morsels right away. All right, not a bad start. Really should have switched these 2 lanes around to give myself a break on that in case it went bad. I mean, luckily for us, it did not, but... yeah, I feel like top's pretty secure now. And Loam Coat, you're just a bit late. But I have a guy that might be able to utilize it. We'll see. I like hitting him with planks, it's kind of fun. You spawn out the guys anyway. I mean, granted, I guess, like, I was just doing more face damage to him, but, you know. Now I have things I can Umbra Assault nice and easy. Yeah, and this battle definitely is just over right now. Not sure if I want to take Ember or... That was just a flex on him. Guys, I forgot about Fire Screed the whole time again. Definitely could have taken a few hits there. Proud of Mitosis is actually pretty bad for us. There's never a morsel that actually hits the field to target. That's the one thing about Morsel-Made that's a little awkward. Guess I'll take Contagious. Enchantrelle is like pretty interesting. Doing an Enchantrelle on the same floor as Primordium, and then I can just like summon a bunch of morsels and like sap the enemies. Seems weird, but I'm gonna try it. Now I understand there's some logistics that I need to figure out first. We'll work towards it, but draw might be important. I am gonna get a lot of removals, so let's get mana. Starting with, because the mana lets me get rid of this Calcified Ember. It lets me play out a Train Steward for my opening hand. I don't know, maybe I keep some of the Train Stewards so that I can play them out easier, or versus like a spell card. Like the Spore Touches are pretty bad right now. Okay, remove consumer from packed morsels is like really big for us. Morsel Masters, also kind of funny for like whatever we're thinking of doing. I do buffet 8? Yes. Let's do that, I guess. Save my money to go to the left, hopefully. I might do. I guess saving your life is more important than anything else. Wanted to let some leak to go up to the top. The blink killed both of the people though, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. Loam coats here, that'll definitely get us where we need to be. And we're popping off on here, which is great. You go get me a little bit more money. And then we're pretty good on these guys, I would think. We're like a little off, and as long as I can kill you, I'm very happy. I mean, I could just do that too. All of the sap, although I mean, you do die on the middle floor, I guess. Anything else to play? Not really. Jeez, even with that little, you're just killing. Gotta love the dualism, I guess. Slash regen. I don't think this really works the way we want it to. Like, I don't know who would be able to eat. Primordium would love to eat something with it, but I'll just take a sacrifice. And a wax cap too, and let's remove spore touches. I don't have sacrifice. Keeping units around isn't terrible. Ooh, on the middle, huh? That's kind of what I need for Enchantrelle to pop off. Yeah. Equipment is perfect. Fight Club. Cool. Got a couple of good consume cards, right? Maybe not you, probably not you. You're good, you're good. All right, count how many times I forget that I have that. We just duplicate back morsels, right? Yeah, so this should be like pretty good, where we can go Prickly, Loam, Morsel-Made, Primordium, Enchantrelle. Guys, guess what? I'm going to remember it. Now, in theory, everything that gets summoned would be doing sap to the enemy. Sweet. Then I can also summon you and sacrifice you. We're not going to forget about Fyra's Greed. Okay, you're a little late. No big deal. Going to put you guys up top for sacrifices if needed. Oh no! He's dying! I'm hoping we're gonna be okay. He does have Titan Skin 44 moving to the middle floor. Oh no. I mean, I know we win. I kind of want to see how much sap this is though. Sap 26 seems pretty good. More mana, huh? Know if I need more mana per se. Then if I get a room card, the Dante's Footstool, I would want to be able to use that to be it. I also don't think I need any of that either. And we keep just removing Spore Touches. This Void Fragment is such a crazy good artifact. Don't really need removal, so maybe going just to the right here, then to the left. Put a little bit of health on Enchantrelle, maybe. Don't really want any more equipment here. All right, I'll take damage shield on her, I guess. Just in case. I mean, I do have another Merchant of Steel coming up. Probably go that way, I guess. All right, Strix and Hollow. They're just gonna do their own thing, and so am I. They're gonna be very, very sad though when they end up just being dead. Could also put Loam Coat on Primordium if I ever wanted to. I don't think it's necessary though. I do kind of need morsels on the opening turn for this not to fall apart. Really, any unit is fine. Actually, I can put her in front, right? I mean, if we're sapping enough, then it doesn't matter, and she just blocks for a little bit. I think that's like the fair way to do it, because look at that. That would have been... Oh, wait, no, she's gonna get... It's fine, it's fine. You don't need to get them all anymore. I forgot. She's gonna take some of the feasts here. But as soon as I draw like any of my packed morsels, it just like ends up being going to him, which is fine. You're not that sapped. You are now. Then my guy doesn't die. Let's give my guy a breather. Silly Enchantrelle just doing her thing, I guess. All right, we got to make sure we kill out those guys in the back so they don't haste up to the top too. It's a pretty big thing for us, I guess. Hey. I'm really glad I put her out in front, but man, it's getting pretty close, I would say. Very, very close. We also just keep killing these guys in the back, too. Sorry, my friend. Uh-oh. Never mind, we're good. Really glad we got a bunch of removals from this deck. Oop. Forgot about Fyra's Greed. Oh boy, they're going down. Dang, I was hoping we could save her. Close, really close. All right. Again, we know about this. Propagate 2? Man. Probably fine. Thrall might be good. I know we are removing a bunch, but I don't need floor space. Mana is also... I guess mana's good on, like, turn 1, right? To play out a distraction for the Sarah fight. But draw also lets me hit morsels better, right? So we'll take a little bit of a gamble there. Could look for intrinsic. Intrinsic's on like a packed morsels would be pretty good. But Enchantrelle needs something, and Prickly Puffball needs a little bit of something too. Dualism on you. Okay, that's kind of what we're looking for, right? Dualism. Titanite. Perfect. Yes, we're just doing buffet 12. I should not have clicked on that in case we lose some health here. Resolve a unit now. We're going large mystery box. Could be anything. Even morsels, which I hear I need. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with how things are looking. Does dualism take care of those guys on bottom or no? I don't think it does. Oh, no, it does. DK10 definitely kills those backliners with 20 health. You don't need to be my frontliner anymore. I mean, that honestly, the frontlining worked out really, really well for what it's worth. Decay to enemy units is kind of cool. I'll take a copy of that one. Good old Shroud Spike, huh? Pretty much unusable to a certain degree. I mean, I can play it on that guy. for a lot more health. Not that it's really needed. Don't think there's a way to kill you, huh? Unfortunate. I think I could also play this out to get a copy of it in my deck. Like, forever. I might be wrong, but... Oops. It was definitely silly of me to do it that way. Now you're not attacking. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a sloppy move. Yeah, the resolve still happens, which is highly unfortunate. Okay, let's not play anything on bottom that says sap. How does that sound? I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill that guy in the back, unfortunately. Well, he's sapped out forever. This is a interestingly bad hand. Okay, well, Fyra's greed value, I guess. We got no sap for that. Unless, do we win bottom? That would be pretty sick if we did. I don't see how we could with all this corruption. I mean, we definitely win middle. Does lifesteal ever help you out? No, because you don't have any damage. Well, we are getting the most of the Fyra's greed value, I guess, out of this fight. All right, not the end of the world, I don't think. Huh. That is interesting. So you can, in theory, do double Morsel-Made. It is a little hectic, but I mean, you could do it. Not right away. You kind of like get this, you get your first one out to stabilize, and then you put one up top to just clear afterwards. Huh. Do I need to? Do I need to get fancy or no? I don't think I necessarily have to. It's mostly to protect against, like, the Pyre Hunter ability during the Titan fight. Alright. We're gonna do it. That's not at all what I wanted. No, thank you. And none of that either. Racking Pain is kind of... Okay. See, look, I have a free Blazing Bolts now. Love to see it. All right. Just get another packed morsels duplicated. It's pretty solid, to be honest. Unless there's something else I want to put on, like loam coat on the initial draw. Now let's just go this way. We see like a Pyrestone housing. Ooh, jack strips against entropy. That is really nice. Really, really nice for us. The silence really hurts the prickly puffball's abilities. There's going to be some like floors that have a bunch of guys. It's going to be like a 12 attacker, a heavy, another 12 attacker, silence guy. And jack strips just kills the two guys that are 12 attack. Frostbite on things that are X cost, so I don't draw them again. Especially with split anvil, sure. Shadowbox and a Sinner Salve with perfect amounts of money left over. I mean, let me a Shadowbox. I don't really need the Sinner Salve, but I just won't take damage anymore, I guess. Okay. And we're off. Chosen of Entropy, let's go. Puffball, Loamco. I wonder if I do the Enchantrelle thing where I put her out in front again just to ensure, because you do 30 damage on deck. Like a lot. I think I do. I can't. Oh, penguin. It's fine. Don't worry. Hey, okay, everybody. The combo will be fine. I can't believe I just did that. Like I said, it'll probably be fine. It's just like so dumb. Still like, you're a crazy man, Penguin, when we don't pay attention. Sapping him out anyway, doesn't matter to me. There's the silence guy that I'm just like worried about. I don't think the multi-strike's gonna happen right now. He's not super happy on bottom for the record. I can make everything free, which is good, thanks to our Shadowbox. Or, not Shadowbox, sorry, Split Anvil. We can propagate you to, like, infinity. Don't sacrifice that guy, Hank. What are you doing with your life, my man? Actually, it's not really the best, best situation to find ourselves in. Oh, you're silenced. Oh my gosh. One day I'll like pay attention or something. I don't know. All right, so I'm like not worried. This guy clears. These guys, a lot of these guys die to jack strips, which is why I was saying I really like jack strips in this fight. Granted, we do have Shadowbox happening pretty soon too, but it makes that fight or these two floors like so much easier. All right. Speaking of so much easier. All right, we can get our Morsel-Made here now. And we can just summon a bunch of people. And Shadowbox is gonna go off, giving us a lot of breathing room here. Great. Cool. And now I can like just start making this one in middle part carry as well. Maybe. Again, Jack Strips is just gonna annihilate these guys. And all we're left with is one dude. That's a heck of a draw, too. And silence also never happens twice in a row, so we can work on this guy on here now. We actually draw what we need to, which we did. Like a little worried about those guys getting to top. Yeah, sap 10, so I guess I'm like not that worried. Yeah. Just as I thought. And then how are you looking? I know you definitely are going to take some damage. So what I could probably do... Wow, you're getting really close to killing there. Let's do damage shield 4. Let's do blazing bolts. Okay, we win up top. Beautiful. I don't know if I need another blazing bolt, so let's not play that one. Little brother on middle almost wins the battle thanks to all the sap. Actually, he might have just won on middle anyway. If he was like a little bit stronger, he'd be going through this so much faster, and that's a lot of sap. Look at him. It's like a little split, kind of. If you watch him really fast, looks like he runs up and he just like break dances at him. Flawless victory. He's like, man, that guy was so tough. Hopefully nobody else is that strong. Comes up here and immediately is like, oh no. That was just a little brother. Alright, let's not make that same mistake as last time, guys. How does that sound? Feeling pretty good about this one. Just got to get some happening to happen, but we are like kind of cooking. Watch this. We're playing on the middle. We always draw something turn 1 100% of the time. Never fails. All right. Whew. It worked, everybody. Guess actually this is kind of good to do sap, double. I guess I could have done blazing bolts. All right, nice of you to do absolutely no damage to me. The Great Decay, huh? I don't know if it's time for the Great Decay. I will be honest with everybody. Do not think this is the time nor the place. Oof, man, they must feel pretty bad about their lives right now. You getting away is a little annoying. It's a lot of annoying. You are close to death, my friend. Damage shield times 8 might be enough. Have the space. Totally makes sense. Why did I should not have done it that way. Let me sacrifice. Oh, I was gonna get morsels anyway. That's why. Wow, that's definitely not what I wanted. All right, do that, do that. Let's kill you. Give me health. Perfect. All right, I don't know if 4 is enough. It is just enough, it looks like. Oh, morsel blitz. Perfect. Didn't add that to my calculation, but happy it occurred. All right, I just wanted to save my boy as he's powering up down there. I was like, oh no, is he gonna be able to survive against savagery coming down? And then I kind of forgot about that situation. How are you doing up top? 7? Okay, you're still doing fine. We didn't see little brother yet. A little sad. Yeah, still no little brother. No! That didn't save him. I'm glad I corrected my mistake from last time. I think I was telling you guys that I played where I relied way too much on a prickly puffball and things went really bad. I'm speaking about things going really bad. I don't think little bro's necessarily needed, but I don't think there's any reason not to get little bro going, you know? We'll just do a big propagate on you. Keep you sapped to infinity. The nice thing about little bro up top is that he does get the attack directly to the boss, which is good. Yeah, not that it's like fully needed, I don't think. Any reason to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I have no trample. If I had trample, then playing the second one up top would be totally superfluous and unneeded, but... Engine upgrade, perfect. I'd be so sick if that actually worked and gave me morsels. All right, GG, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Depends if... how's little bro doing? Oh, he's doing great. Unless... That's all we needed. Did it actually give me a copy to add to the deck at the end? Oh, the Great Decay is here too? Man, it's GG. Alright. We had our fun. Alright guys, thanks so much for being here. A solid run. Really like doing the double Morsel-Made. I think on Monster Train I played a run where I had 3 or 4 of them, maybe even 5. I think I do 5 of them and somehow made it work. It was dumb and awesome to try to relive that a little bit. But thank you guys again. Let me know how many times I missed Fyra's Greed, and I will see you next time.